decision on the judges' scorecards. Good left-handed blow nearly. And again, Shakur beats him to the punch.
What's happening, man? What's going on, everybody? Man, it's your boy Rick, man. I'm back again. Last night I had to tune in and watch my boy Shakur fight Teofimolopez, and Shakur had a masterclass. This is what I've been telling people for a long time. Look, Shakur is a generational fighter. He is one of the best defensive fighters in the game today, but he's going to go down as one of the greatest in history because his defense has transcended the weight classes and has transcended the people that he's fighting from, whether you're fighting another southpaw or an orthodox person, or all of the things that they say can give Shakur trouble. He proved with the Williams Zepeda fight that power is supposed to give him trouble, but it didn't. He stood in the pocket, he threw at him, and literally for the majority of the fight last night, he walked Teo down, which people were saying, like, Shakur, he'd be backing up, he'd be running away, he'd get on his bicycle. That's what people be saying about him. But he showed then that, like, I can stand in front of him, right? And I can outbox him, and I can when he wants to do something, I can see it happening, right? And I can use this jab to stop everything he wants to do. And he stood behind the jab. He stopped everything he wanted to do. Shakur could have clearly stopped him. You could hear his granddaddy in the corner saying, Shakur, chill, because Shakur had made up in his mind, I'm about to go stop him. And his granddaddy was like, bro, you already winning all these rounds. Don't put yourself in a situation that you might blow it all. Teo won one round out the whole fight. In the one round he won was debatable. Shakur slowed down a little bit. Teo got a couple of body shots in, but then you can see Shakur ramped it back up for the championship rounds, like a real champ is supposed to do. He made Teo look like he didn't know what he was doing. He was swinging for air. He controlled the distance. He controlled the range, and he was on the front foot for literally 9 out of the 12 rounds, which people were saying, Teo would walk him down. He would kind of hit him with too many punches. He would kind of, kind of slow him down. But we saw with Williams Zepeda, who's a volume puncher, and Williams Zepeda was willing to take two to give one, right? And Teo wasn't willing to do that. You can see probably that was around 4 or 5 when he first hit him in the eye. You could tell the eye started bothering him. Then, they kept patching it up, but it kept leaking immediately because as soon as Shakur hit him with the jab, and then he been hitting him with the with a check left every time he been trying to like get real close. He check left him, and you could tell Teo just had no answer for it. Like he didn't know what to do. And Shakur's one of them fighters where it's gonna literally be hard. And not to say he's Mayweather, because I know how Mayweather fans go. You know what I mean? But he is the type of fighter that Mayweather became, where I'm going to play defense and I'm going to take you out of your whole game plan because of how I'm playing defense. There's nothing you can actually do right now. And we saw it in full effect last night, man. It was the fight, I think, that it should jump Shakur into stardom. With Teo had beaten Teo had already beaten Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, who was two really, really good fighters. That people had him losing against. People were super high on Lomachenko back then. Even I was pretty high on Lomachenko, and for him to get those victories, I think it put Teo at a certain place in people's mind. But when you broke down the fight, it was like there was nothing he can do with Shakur. Shakur has the opportunity to be the next best pound for pound king in boxing. It's going to take a special fighter to knock him off that. I don't know who he should fight next. I know a fight that will always be talked about, but it'll never happen, will be him versus Keyshawn, because him and Keyshawn Davis are real close. And Keyshawn got a stoppage last night too. So shout out to Keyshawn, who's explosive and sit on his punches, man. And you can just hear them punches when you watching it. But either or, that's probably something people are going to be talking about. But Keyshawn's saying going to 147. So shout out to him, man. He's another guy I got my eye on as he gets deep inside his career. But yeah, with that being said, man, I don't know what's next or for Shakur. I saw the whole Conor Ben thing. Conor Ben is probably just too big. I think that's a fight that may happen at the end of Shakur's career because I think he's going to try to emulate Bud a lot. You know, he looks up to Bud a lot. Um, and also like Andre Ward, and he might try to emulate how their careers went. You know what I mean? And see if like a big fight like Conor Ben in the UK as like his last fight a couple years down the road. But right now, man, shout out to Shakur, man. He's where I always thought he would be. Um, I know people gonna try to throw the Tank thing out there. Tank is, I don't know what he has going on right now in life, but hopefully he can get his personal life stuff together, and maybe he does come back to boxing. Maybe he finds his fire again, and that'll be the next fight. But at that point, Shakur should be the A side in any fight he's in, including Tank, right? So I'm just looking forward, man, to what he's going to do next because now he has control of his career for a long part of his career. He wasn't in control of it. He had to wait on other people to say yes, and like they said in the press conference, he been calling people out, but Teo is the first one to say yes, man. So shout out to Teo and his team for accepting the fight. I hope Teo will recover from this. Right, he'll still be a name that's thrown around. I'm not one of the people that believe one loss in boxing is the end of your career. I think the wins he got will still carry him into other bigger fights. So shout out to him, man. But Shakur, man, my boy, masterclass, man. Range, technique, boxing IQ, defense, man. Put it all on display last night, man. So y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all let me know who y'all think Shakur should fight next, man, because I'm interested to have some conversations about this, man. Everybody stay up, man. I'm out. Peace.